Hello again, fellow travelers. It's Cynthia, your host for Right Recipe for Travel. You would think that being in the happiest place on earth would make you happy, right? Well, today's video will discuss the 5 things that we hate about Disney's Hollywood studios. Number 5, aliens. That's right, you heard me. Aliens. We walk into this beautiful park, go into Toy Story Land, and what are we met with? Aliens. And I would think that since Buzz Lightyear is standing right here, we wouldn't have a problem with aliens, but they're there. Aliens. Number 4, track switches.
I don't even know what that means.
What's a track switch? Let me show you. Reminder, the next thing you know, there's an accidental track switch. And then this happens. There's a stampede. A super quick trip through a carnival. Swept up into a whirlwind. The swirling vortex drops you off, and what happens next? You're falling over a raging waterfall, only to be dropped off in the middle of downtown, and somehow you end up dancing with Daisy. And that's pretty cool, except I don't know how to do the waltz. Conga's cool though. That's what happens when you track switch. Number 3. I'm going into Toy Story Land to ride this Slinky Dog Dash, and it's a kiddie coaster, right? Don't you just hate it when you think it's a kiddie ride and you're the one screaming your head off? Take a look. That's right, this little kiddie coaster is not so kiddie after all. The person you hear screaming on the video? Yeah. Number 2, you're minding your own business, deciding to just make the best of it. And you walk past the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. So you decide to discover what's here. How did you get into the middle of an altercation between the Resistance and the First Order? I'm a lover, not a fighter. Next thing I know, you're captured and surrounded by stormtroopers. It's quite wild. Don't you just hate it when you're in the middle of a fight between the Resistance and the First Order? Number 1. So you decide to just take a nice little walk down the street, and you're interrupted by this. I mean, don't you just hate to walk down the street and be interrupted by a gorgeous parade? But that's not the worst of it. Before we get to number 1, I'm here just to remind you to subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing and it really helps us out. Give us a like and push on that notification bell. You'll know first off when a new video is out. And don't forget, Right Recipe for Travel has some exciting news about our group cruise coming up in November of 2023. Check out this video for all of the super exciting details. And the first 10 cabins book, you get a special deal. Once again, check out the information at this video right here. You can also get more information about the group cruise and about Right Recipe for Travel at our website, rightrecipefortravel.com. Number 1. Well, it wasn't enough that we got interrupted in the middle of the street for that Pixar parade. Then this happens. The mouse himself shows up. And we can't contain ourselves. There's tears and there's giggles and there's laughter and there's clapping. And then I got a hold of myself and looked at the kids who were with me, and they were doing the same thing. Don't you just hate when you're minding your own business walking down the street and you're interrupted by the cutest parade ever featuring the mouse himself? So to sum it all up, we had a spectacular time at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Although this beautiful park only had 9 actual rides, there's several other attractions, but 9 rides. And during this video, we gave you the opportunity to take a small look at several rides and attractions that just make this park so much fun. You're not gonna hate it when you leave Disney's Hollywood Studios. Thanks a lot for joining us. See you on the next adventure.